Morning, guys. Scores are in there extra early this morning, so well done, everyone. Let's have a look at the results and performances tables. Northern League, there were wins for Blackpool, Lancaster, Longridge, Netherfield. Four there. The game Leyland and Morecambe, that was rained off. Leyland 177 and Morecambe 4 for 1. So 5 points each there. And the Garstang against St Anne's game, that's listed as a draw, with Garstang getting 12 points and St Anne's getting 1 point. Game of the day was Blackpool against Fleetwood, and it turned into an absolute drubbing. Fleetwood never got into it. Top performance from the champions elect Blackpool there. Captain Fantastic will be happy. Thanks for the text yesterday, Paul. I still think you should do umpiring. Fleetwood 129 all out, and Blackpool 130 for 1. So it's a right hammer in that. So they're consolidating their position at the top there. Palace Shield wins for Barrow, Penrith, Kirkham and Wesham. 3 positive results there. Eccleston against Croston, rain interfered there. That's Croston 161 for 6, 5 points, and Eccleston 26 for 1, 3 points. Penwitham against Fylde, again rain. Fylde 146 all out, 4 points. Penwitham 53 for none, 5 points. And Preston against South Shore, rain again. Preston 226 for 7, South Shore 35 for 2. So that's 5-4 to Preston. Game of the day, Thornton Cleveland's Kirkham and Wesham. I back Thornton Cleveland's in this, but Kirkham posted a good score, 204 for 7 from their 39 over. Some big hitting from Jamie Hogarth, the lesser Hogarth, towards the end there. Thornton Cleveland's lost early wickets and never got going. They never got close to their rain-adjusted target, which was 198. And they ended up 166 for 9. So that's Kirkham pushing up their title charge. And we'll go look at the table in a bit. It's getting interesting. Then in the Westmoreland League, there were wins in 5 games for Wharton, Heysham, Sedgwick, Trimple and Carnforth. The remaining game, Silverdale against Arnside, was a draw. 8 points for Arnside, 6 for Silverdale. Arnside 180 all out, Silverdale 105 for 8. My game of the day in this was Westgate against Carnforth. Now, batting was really difficult on this. Carnforth batted first. They struggled to 120 for 9, and it was a real struggle. It was always a decent total. Westgate never really got going, 55 all out. Some impressive batting, though, from young Freddie Watmuff for Westgate. He looks a good player to me. He's very organised. Also bowls a little bit of spin. He bowled all right. I think his batting's better. But very organised, very compact. Played very straight. He's obviously a grammar school boy. You can tell from the way he plays. And I think there's a big future for him. I think he's got bigger fish to fry than the Westmoreland League eventually. He was quite impressive. I liked him. So if we have a quick look at some performances, and then we'll do the tables last. So in the Northern League, we've got Zayn Abbas for Leyland in that rained-off game. He got 119 against Morecambe. And Josh Dixon for Netherfield. Josh got 71 against Chorley. So that's decent. And in the bowling, Ronson Jonathan, 5 for 56 for Morecambe against Leyland in that rained-off game. Jonathan Millward for Longridge against Fulwood, he took 5 for 41. And Matt Jackson for Netherfield, he's a good bowler, he is. He'd be an asset to any team, he would. 7 for 34 against Chorley for Netherfield. I like him, he's a nice lad as well. But performance of the day goes to that man again, Atharva Tahidi of Lancaster. I was talking to one of his club mates the other day, a guy who plays in the second team, and he really rates him. And Tahidi yesterday, 77 not out and 6 for 60. That's proper pro performances. And when you look at the stats table, which we'll do later on, maybe in a couple of days, or maybe we won't do one this week, but when you look at it, he's top of the batting and he's top of the bowling in terms of runs and wickets. So that's good for him. Palace Shield batting, there's just one here. Imran Mahmood of Preston. He hit 109 against South Shore in that rained-off game. And bowling-wise, Gary Collins of Barrow against Great Eccleston. He took 5 for 43, still trundling in at age about 85. And then Greg Cameron, 5 for 52 for Penrith against Vernon's. Penrith winning against Vernon. See, Vernon's, they get there, nearly get there, and then they lose a game. It's been the story all season for Vernon's, unfortunately. Then in the Westmoreland League, there's no out-and-out bowling performances to go to shout about, but there is an all-round performance that we'll look at in a minute. Batting-wise, Carl Bevan for Sedgwick against Shire's 67 in their win. And then Mohammed Patel, Mouldy call him, 104 not out, some big sixes in that for Trimple against Burnieside, in Trimple's comfortable win against Burnieside. Performance of the day, again, he's really coming to the fore. Sam Calverley from Heysham, he's always been a good player, good all-rounder, and he's having a good season for Heysham against Millthorpe, 66 and then 6 for 32. Hits the ball cleanly, and this year, due to an injury, he's been bowling sort of off spin, quite accurate, a bit darty, but really accurate. He's taken a lot of wickets as well. So that's the performances there. Let's have a look at the tables. Northern League, Blackpool running away with it. So at the top, it's the same story. There's only 4 games left, remember, apart from in the Palace Shield. Barrow and Croston have got an extra game to play. So we'll look at the Northern League. Barrow 211, Longridge 176, Lancaster 175, Netherfield 162, Garstang 156, Kendal 134, Leyland 132, Morecambe 120, St Anne's 111, Fulwood 106, Chorley 102, Fleetwood 93. So there you go. Pick 2 from the bottom 4, maybe the bottom 3. Probably Fleetwood are gone. So you're picking one out of Chorley, Fulwood and St Anne's. One of those really. So that's decent. And at the top, the fight for the Lancashire Cup places is quite tight there with Longridge, Lancaster, Netherfield, maybe Garstang, and that's where it finishes. So congratulations in advance to champions-elect Blackpool, and get his bus pass and a bottle of champagne ready for him for when he pops off at the end of the season. Palace Shield, Penrith 100. This has changed a little bit now with Vernon's dibbing out again and losing. Penrith 156. Kirkham 146, Vernon Keras 146, Barrow 142, but they still got a game to play. Penwitham 134, Thornton Cleaves 131, Preston 118, Great Eccleston 116, Eccleston 107, Croston 97, Fylde 81 and South Shore 51. So at the top there, Barrow's game against Croston, you'd expect them to get decent points there, and that is going to make it a big fight. With Barrow. Penrith have got that 10-point lead now. There's only 4 games to go. It's going to definitely go down to the last game. So that'll be interesting. Down at the bottom, South Shore have gone. They've only 4 games left. They're 13 points behind. They've gone. Interesting to see Fylde can sneak up past Croston. That's their task. Unlikely, I'd say. Westmoreland League, looks like it's all over at the top. Only 4 games to go. It is 15 points for a win in this, but Carnforth 44 points clear. So we'll have a look. Carnforth 224, Heysham 180, Shire's Head 155, Arnside, Aging Arnside 154, Westgate 146, Sedgwick 144. Then there's a big gap to Millthorpe 109, Trimple 106, Wharton 103, Sedbergh School on their 94. That's still looking a bit grim, even if you double it. They've not done as well as they thought. Burnieside 89, Silverdale 62, and Bear 57. So Carnforth going to win it. They're 44 points clear. Heysham can get 240 in total. So Carnforth needs 17 points to win the league. That's how that works. And then at the bottom, Bear and Silverdale are marooned. So we'll be expecting those to be in danger once the promotion and relegation criteria is actually sorted out, because it's all a bit woolly with the Palace Shield thing this year. So those are your league tables. Thanks very much for watching, and look out for the preview show midweek. Thank you, guys.